Hello everyone. I'm Mahita, Assistant Professor of CSE Department from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Here we are going to see about cloud computing. First we are going to discuss about the cloud security and virtual security. Virtual machines from multiple organizations have to be co-located on the same physical server in order to maximize the efficiencies of virtualization. The cloud service providers must learn from the managed service provider model and ensure that their customers' applications and data are secure if they hope to retain their customer base and competitiveness. Cloud environment should be free from abuses, cheating, hacking, viruses, rumors, and privacy and copyright violations. First, we are going to see about cloud security challenges. In cloud model, users lose control over physical security. In a public cloud, the users are sharing computing resources with other companies. So when the users share this environment in the cloud, it results in data at risk of seizure or attack. So the storage services provided by one cloud vendor may be incompatible with another vendor service. So this results in unable to move from one to another. So vendors may create sticky services. The sticky services are the services which makes the end user in difficulty while transporting from one cloud vendor to another. Example, Amazon's simple storage service, that is S3, is incompatible with IBM's Blue Cloud or Google or Dell. The customers want their data to be encrypted while data is at rest, that is when it is stored in the cloud vendor storage pool. The data integrity means ensuring that data is identically maintained during any operation such as transfer, storage or retrieval. The data integrity is assurance that the data is consistent and correct. One of the key challenges in cloud computing is data level security. It is difficult for the customer to find where its data resides on a network controlled by its provider. Some countries have strict limits on what data about its citizens can be stored and for how long. Banking regulators require that customers' financial data remain in their home country. Security managers will need to pay particular attention to systems that contain the critical data such as corporate financial information. Outsourcing, that is giving rights to the third party, loses control over data and not a good idea from a security perspective. The security managers have to interact with companies' legal staff to ensure that appropriate contract terms are in place to protect the corporate data. The cloud-based services will result in many mobile IT users accessing businesses' data and services without traversing the corporate network. This will increase the need for enterprises to place the security controls between mobile users and cloud-based services. Placing the large amounts of sensitive data in a globally accessible cloud leaves organizations open to large distributed threats. Attackers no longer have to come onto the premises to steal data, and they can find it all in the one virtual location. The virtualization efficiencies in the cloud require virtual machines from the multiple organizations to be co-located on the same physical resources. The intrusion detection system, which is called as IDS, and intrusion prevention system, which is called as IPS, detects malicious activity at virtual machine level. The co-location of multiple virtual machines increases the threat from attacker. If virtual machines and physical machine use the same operating systems in a cloud environment, increases the threat from an attacker. A fully or partially shared cloud environment is expected to have a greater attack than own resources environment. The virtual machines must be self-defending. Cloud computing provider in charge of customer data security and privacy. Virtual machine security. In the cloud environment, the physical servers are consolidated to multiple virtual machine instances, following or deployed on virtual machines to ensure the security. Firewalls, intrusion detection and prevention, integrity monitoring, and log inspection. The virtual servers have security requirements identical to those of physical servers. The same applies to the applications and services they lost. Virtualization provides security benefits. Each virtual machine has a private security context, potentially with separate authentication and authorization rules with separate process, name and file system spaces. Deploying applications onto separate virtual machines provides better security control compared to running multiple applications on the same host operating system. Penetrating one virtual machine's OS doesn't necessarily compromise workload and data residing in other virtual machines. Thank you.